particular, my administration is working aggressively with state and local governments and with partners around the world to prepare for the risk posed by the H1N1 virus. Now, I recognize that many of my friends in my own party are uncomfortable with some of what's in this agreement, in particular, the temporary tax cuts for the wealthy. But over the past couple of years in particular, Washington has taken its eye off the ball. But in the spirit of 2015 retiree David Letterman, here, in no particular order, are my top 10 things that happened in 2015 that should make every American optimistic about 2016.
I think you've seen a remarkable degree of consensus in this
Not
variegated group on this particular problem. I'm not going to.
In short, there is a clear and compelling reason to not release these particular photos. Second is a recognition of the limits of the judicial role, an understanding that a judge's job is to interpret, not make law, to approach decisions without any particular ideology or agenda, but rather a commitment to impartial justice, a respect for precedent, and a determination to faithfully apply the law to the facts at hand. I recognize that today's news carries a particular importance because it's not just any company we're talking about. It's GM. In particular, I want to thank our special guest here today, Nancy Reagan, our former First Lady, who redefined that role in her time at the White House and who has, in the many years since, taken on a new role as an advocate on behalf of treatments that hold the promise of improving and saving lives. And I want to express particular thanks to Chancellor Merkel and the German people, because it's not easy to look into the past in this way and acknowledge it and make something of it, make a determination that they will stand guard against acts like this happening again.
Particularly, they paid attention, for instance, to corporate governance and rules for transparency and regulation of the financial sectors, accounting rules, and as President Obama has also mentioned, also the issue of tax havens to try and prevent those situations from happening again.
In particular, I understand that you're concerned that today's Medicare rates, which many of you already feel are too low, will be applied broadly in a way that means our cost savings are coming off your backs. And particularly, we believe that the United States and the Republic of Korea can partner together on behalf of clean energy and sustainable growth so that we're working together to build the jobs and the industries of the future.
That's how I've been able to get my children to try different things, and in particular fruits and vegetables.
Care about tutoring kids, or you've got an education background, you'll be able to find something that allows you to use your particular skills. So there have been no particular requests made about X number of detainees being placed by such and such a date, and Chancellor Merkel has not made commitments that are specific in that sort. But at this particular moment, when we're facing challenges unlike any we've seen in our lifetime, it's absolutely critical. Because while we're working hard to rebuild our economy and help people who are struggling, let's face it, there's only so much that Washington can do.
A particular note, this topic, the need for health care reform, is one that she knows a lot about.
The Hunt family's legacy and dedication to American professional sports and to soccer in particular has been critical to the success of this team, but also to the success of the league. Now, since this recession began 20 months ago, 6.5 million Americans have lost their jobs. And I don't have to tell you, Michigan in particular has been hard hit.